In this video we will be comparing the iPhone 15 Pro Max versus the Samsung S23 Ultra. While we're not going to be going into every single detail that these phones have, we will just go into the core details that every single user looks to have. The price of these models are very similar, both starting at $1,199 each. The display for the iPhone 15 Pro Max is 6.7-inch OLED compared to the S23's 6.8-inch OLED. The refresh rate are on par with each other, at both coming in at 120Hz adaptive. The central processing unit, also known as the CPU, has A17 Pro on the iPhone and Snapdragon 8 Generation 2 on the Samsung. Storage space for both of the phones come in at exactly the same, starting off at 256GB, then 512GB, and then finally a massive 1TB of storage space. The cameras for both phones are absolutely incredible, but one probably tops it more than the other. So starting with the rear camera on the iPhone, we're looking at 48 megapixels main, /12 megapixels ultra wide, /12 megapixels telephoto with 5x zoom, compared to the S23, which has a 200 megapixels main, a 12 megapixels ultra wide, a 10 megapixels 3x telephoto, and a 10 megapixels 10x telephoto. And then we move on to the front camera, which seems to be exactly the same for both mobiles. The iPhone 15 Pro Max has a 12 megapixel front camera, and also the S23 has a 12 megapixel front camera. Now the battery and the charging are slightly different with the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the S23 Ultra. The iPhone 15 Pro Max has 4,422 mAh compared to the S23's 5,000 mAh. And then the charging for the iPhone has USB-C at 20 watts compared to USB-C 45 watts on the S23 Ultra. While both mobile phones are quite large, the S23 does come at a little bit bigger. So we'll start with the iPhone at 6.29 times 3.02 times 0.32 inches compared to the S23 of 6.4 times 3.0 times 0.35 inches. The weight of both mobile phones is quite noticeable, with the iPhone 15 Pro Max coming in at 7.8 ounces and then the S23 Ultra coming at 8.2 ounces. And finally we move on to the colours, which I believe iPhone does top the colours. They have more colour ranges compared to the S23 because they have more models and more pastel colours and more darker colours. So let's just run through this quickly. So the iPhone has the black titanium, the white titanium, the blue titanium, the natural titanium, but then if you look at a smaller model you do have a range of pastel colours. And then the S23 Ultra has phantom black, green, cream and lavender. So those are the main focus points for the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the S23 Ultra. I'm not here to sway your decision on which way to purchase your phone, because that is not my decision to make. So I hope this video here has cleared some things up for you in comparison compared with the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the S23 Ultra. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more just like this one, then make sure you hit that subscribe button with the bell notification turned on, and we'll keep bringing out these videos, and I hope to see you all in the next OTT video.